So you never have cars. Well, a couple people have cars. Usually you're just walking everywhere. One time we rode bikes. We convinced my mission president to let us have bikes for a while up in the north when I was there. And we had these little like rental bikes that you could get. They're like, you buy like a season pass, and they have these stations all over the city. So you just take your card and swipe it, and it lets you check out a bike, and then you can ride it wherever you need to go, and then you just have to check it in at a station, another station around the town, you know, and just plug it back in. And that was a really cool system. So it's like, you know, a taxi for bikes whenever you need one. But and so, you know, my companion and I thought we'd be, you know, way more efficient if we did that. We were excited, but we started doing that. But the problem is the bikes are just like left out in the rain all the time, and start to be just these really, you know, ghetto bikes that everybody uses. And you'd always get there, and they'd be like the last two bikes, you know, and you're like, oh great, these are the ones that nobody wanted. And so we'd like get on these bikes, and a lot of times like they wouldn't work super well, and we're running late for a lesson, just trying to go as fast as we can on these little ghetto bikes. And like I remember one time we were running late for a lesson. My companion hops on his bike and takes off, and I hopped on mine. And like I start trying to go. I was like, what is going on? And I look down, and like the pedals on the bike, like usually, you know, you have like bicycle pedals, you know, kind of juxtaposition to each other so you can get some leverage, right? And for some reason, both of these pedals were at the bottom. I was like, what the heck? And so I'm there like trying to like bunny hop, you know, to like get this thing going. And just didn't work. So I ended up just like having to like run on the ground, and then you'd like ride it down the hills and trying to keep up with my companion. And after a while, just like, this is ridiculous. Like, I think we're actually slower on these bikes than we are just walking. And so I think we resorted back to just walking. So that's what I did. But usually missionaries just walk everywhere, and that's something that I loved. You just walking around all the time. I think it's good for your body, get your body moving, get outdoors, and see the city. You know, I think you learn the city better than most people, and just you get to experience Spain and see a lot of really cool stuff and go through, because you take, you know, the shortcuts through all the little tiny back alley roads, and the whole time what's cool is, you know, you talk to people. You know, there's always people on the street, and you're always walking. So between every lesson, you just get to meet new people, talk to people all the way. Everywhere you go, you talk to people all the time, and, you know, try and share gospel messages. And that was something that was fun, just learning to make friends really quick and talk to lots of people about the gospel all day. That was something that I miss a lot, for sure, from being home from